Right, it's been a little bit since I've made a video. I left my YouTube channel because of the bullying that I was receiving. The users who take my content have thousands of fans who are cruel and hateful, and they're fed lies to make them hate me. I spent 2 years dealing with this before I broke down completely and abandoned my channel. And the reason I left is because I was told if I left YouTube, it would end. Multiple times I was told over and over again, just leave YouTube. Just leave YouTube. It'll all go away if you go away. We don't want to talk about you. We have so many other people we could be talking about. We're wasting our time talking about you every goddamn day, talking about you. Why don't you just leave so we can move on and find somebody else to talk about? Because we hate you, bitch. We fucking hate you, bitch. We fucking hate you, bitch. So leave and we'll talk about somebody else and we'll all be happy. And they said this to me for 2 years before I left. And do you know what I noticed when I left? It didn't stop. They didn't even stop talking about me. They always brag, boast. They're so proud. They have so many victims. All they need to do is open their eyes and seek out a new one, and then they have a whole week's worth of content. They have so many. They don't need any of us. They don't need me. They don't need Letitia. They don't need James. We're worthless garbage that they hate and want to see die. But if we try to leave, they're going to follow us because they can't actually stop, even if we do. They took a picture from my private Facebook a couple of days ago. My private Facebook, meaning one of them is pretending to be one of my friends, and it would be one of my friends that I went to school with, because that's pretty much all that's on my list now. Over the last 2 months since I left my channel, I have been deleting people. Every time I noticed information getting leaked out about me, I've been deleting people. I have no idea who it is, and they're not going to stop. They don't have a whole pen full of cows to choose from, like they say they do. They won't just leave you alone if you leave, like they say they will. When you're a targeted individual, which I am, it is literally impossible to leave the situation. They give options for freedom that are only illusions so that the people watching think, well, she has options. Why doesn't she just leave? Why doesn't she just stop posting? I did. And it changed nothing. I still wake up every day to messages telling me to kill myself. To messages telling me that I'm fat and ugly and stupid, that nobody's ever going to want me, that nobody's ever going to love me, that my own family wants me dead. And my own family won't even claim my body when it happens. That nobody's ever going to believe me, nobody's ever going to hear me, nobody's ever going to help me. And they're right. Even if I never posted here again, they would still be following me, taking my content for themselves, lying about me, sending people to hurt me. And they'll say, well, we're not sending anybody to do that. You can't control your fans. You can, though. If you know that you have a dangerous fan base, you can choose to stop feeding them. But you don't. Because they're paying you. So of course you don't care what they do to your victims. They give you money. You have no reason to care. My YouTube was the only life I had. I came here when I was homeless to find a way to connect, to reach out to other people. And they took that and they made it something ugly. And after they destroyed it, they promised me that if I just left, it would all end. Why can't they keep their promises? That's what I want to know. Why, if they told me that all I had to do was leave, why did they then follow me to continue getting content about me that they need? Because they need me. I can't be free because they need to hurt me in order to continue getting money for themselves. I'll never be free. Adonis Paul has taken my life for his own, and he will never let me go. He will never let me live. He will never let me breathe. Every minute of my life, I have to feel attacked because this man needs money. And people pay him to hurt me. They pay him to stalk me. And there's nothing I can do because I don't have any money. And justice for things like this costs money. I am a targeted individual. And I left for 2 months because they promised me that it would end. And it did not end. I guess I need to address the lies that they've been spreading about me since I abandoned my channel. So they're saying that I've left my apartment and I've moved in with this man who I don't know because they don't like him. And if I live with him, that's another reason for them to not like me, because he's a bad person and you're a bad person by just knowing him. And I don't. But that doesn't stop their belief that I'm currently living with him and pregnant with his child. I can't have children. This is something I've been very clear about. This is something that's hard for me to deal with in my life as a woman who cannot have children. Having people lie and say that I'm pregnant when that is one of the few things in this world I will never be. It hurts. It hurts worse than anybody knows. Which is exactly why they're saying it. They promised me if I left YouTube, it would all stop. And all it did was get worse. Because there is no actual freedom for targeted individuals. Adonis Paul has targeted me for death. And he is going to follow me and profit off of my existence until he succeeds in killing me. My truth does not exist anymore. Only what he says about me, and he says I'm pregnant. So obviously I must not be barren. wake up every day feeling like I have no reason to wake up. I have no reason to live. These people are never going to leave me alone. They're never going to stop lying about me and attacking me. I'm never going to be able to do anything or go anywhere without these people following right behind, calling me the most horrendous things they can think of. And there is nothing I can do to escape it except die. And even after I die, they still get to tell the world whatever they want about me. I just won't be here to defend myself. But what's it matter now if I defend myself? It doesn't matter because they're never going to listen. When I defend myself, it just gives them more ammunition to hurt me. I'm not dealing with sensible, reasonable people that you can talk to. They want me dead, and they're not going to stop following me and harassing me in every aspect of my life until they get what they want. And all I can do is speak out and tell the world who they are and what they're doing, so that when they finally do succeed in killing me, the world will see that I spoke out and I begged to be heard.